Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be doing an updated house tour. This was pretty highly requested, so here you guys go. The credits will be listed in the description, although it is mostly me, so if you do decide to take IB and post it online, please do give credits. Anyways, let's get started. Okay, so starting us off is the front porch. There's a lot of plants and greenery, and this isn't the best front porch I've made, but I guess I could say that I am pretty happy with how this turned out. Over here is a blossom tree right behind me. I love this tree so much. Here is a little koala on a branch. I think you can get it from the post office if I'm not mistaken. There is a, what is it called? Oh, bird bath. And down here there's just some leaves, some bushes, a log, and then a little bath, I guess. Nothing much here. Although that was pretty much it, so now I'll move on to the first room of the house. This is the kitchen, and I have to say I'm pretty happy with how this one turned out. Starting over here is the sink. There is a little stool for the kids if they want to do the dishes, or if they have to do the dishes, then they can stand on it and so they can reach the sink. This is a little bottle with a fish. You can get this from the junkyard. Up over here where the stove is, there is a piece of butter. I don't know why. This teapot you can get from, I don't know what the place is called, but it's like this little house. I'm so sorry, I do not know what it's called. There is this shelf over here. It's shaped like a house. There's some cucumber water and a little apple thing. I don't know what that is. There's cucumber water and a little apple thing, and above it is just a shelf with some papers and a hand cloth. This thing, poster, whatever it's called, you can get from the treehouse. That lunchbox up there you can also get from the train station. Over here on the shelf, there's a lot of random stuff, but they are pretty cute. And up there, this image, picture, whatever you want to call it, this is from 𝐻𝐿. Down over here where the island is, we have 3 stools and then a baby chair, even though we don't have a baby in the family, but that's okay. This sandwich you can get from the train station. The fruits are just from the building catalog, and the bowl is from 𝐻𝐿, I think. And then there is also the little Pusheen cat. I love this so much. This was a free gift that came out last week, I think. And then over here for the last part of the kitchen, there is a dog bed. Our dog Marmar is currently sleeping. She is so adorable. You can get her from the post office. Up here, there is a little bunny which you can get from the Harvest Festival, along with this, I'm pretty sure. Actually, I don't know about this one. And over here in the last part is just a little hanging chair. I love this so much. The hanging chair comes with the Bohemian house pack, which is this house that I did use. This basket you can get from the treehouse, and this image behind me is from 𝐻𝐿. Now moving on to the parents' room. I also really like this room. This also has to be one of my favorites. Over here we have a little couch and desk area, I guess. This is where we sit to do our work. Here are her papers, and then this cat you can get from the pet hotel. I think she is adorable. Over here is me and my Toca husband's bed. Over here is the pillow, which you can also get from the pet hotel, and then this mug with the raindrops you can get from the university. Behind me is an island. There are a lot of stuff. This plant you can get from the winter cabin. This comes with the Karen Core pack. And then up here is another shelf with some statues, a cup of tea, a lamp. And for the last part, we just have another chair. I love this chair so much. And this is our bunny. And then behind me is just a bag with my work uniform since I am a doctor in Toca. And this bag you can get from the Watermelon Wave Club, I think. But anyways, moving on, we have the living room. This isn't my favorite room. I feel like I could have done better, but I guess I did make it work. I just don't know how to feel about this room, and I don't like it in general. But over here we have a shelf. There's a lot of stuff. A pineapple statue, this family portrait. This isn't our family, but we can pretend it is. And then all of those random stuff up there. And then this is where the TV is. I don't know why it's frozen. But on the TV we have a plant, a newspaper. Down here there is this turtle. I love this turtle so much. It is so adorable. You can get it from a lot of places, but I think I got this one from the pet hotel. There is a dog statue, an acorn, and this little tree toy, I guess. Down here is the couch for our family. We have a wooden table. Most of this stuff I think you can get from Huss. This has been asked about a lot. You can get this from that little furry apartment. And then this is a remote control. You can get it from the hospital on the 3rd floor. And that's basically it for the living room. Now moving on to Mia's room. This is Mia's room. I think it's adorable. Not one of my favorite rooms, but I do love this room a lot. Over here she has like a little shelf. She has a face mask, a card, and then a cactus in there. I don't know why. Over here is her laptop. This has also been highly asked about. You can get this from the high school on the 1st floor. She has her plant, a statue, and then her lamp. And up here is her shelf. She has a sandwich, which is again from the train station. This red plant up there is from the treehouse, and so is that camera. And then down here is Basheen. This is so cute. This is the Basheen collaboration that Toca Boca did. This is definitely one of my favorite, or even my favorite collaboration that Toca did. It is so cute. You can get this from the post office. Down here is her desk. She has her notebook. She has some eye drops. The rest of the stuff are kind of random, but most of these you can get from Huss again. Over here is her bed. She has her little Basheen Stanley and then her little sloth toy. This bed, I like the way this bed is made with a little chair in the back. I think it's inspired by Rye. And she has a little painting in the back. Moving on, this is the kids' room, Nyla and Cade's room. To be honest, I love the way this room turned out. So over here is a pink spotted cat bed. This is from the post office. They have their little bean bag, and then this is their beds. They have bunk beds instead of separate beds now. There is a sloth pillow on the bottom one, and on the top one there is a little goose, I guess. A little goose plushie with a tiny pillow, and then again this mug, which you can get from the university. Down here the kids have their own little desk and I guess like drawing area. These crayons over here you can get from the Snuggle Cubs pack, which came out quite a while ago actually. They have a little mug, which is adorable, and they have their little toys there. And over here near the end of the room they have a little couch. This is usually where I sit down and read them their nighttime stories. This bear plush, I love it so much. You can get it from the post office. And behind me is their little cabinet. They have a plant, some papers, I'm guessing it's all of their schoolwork. And and that sailboat you can get from, I think it was like a pet park. I'm sorry if I'm wrong. And then behind me they have a house-shaped shelf, and then they have this cute snow globe. I love this so much. I'm not sure where I got it though. I'm pretty sure it came with one of the Christmas packs. Anyways, moving on down here is the pet bed. They have this cute little fox here. I love this so much. You can get this from the Harvest Festival. It's hiding in one of those like porta potty things. Over there is their iPad. And then that's it for this house. So for the bathroom, there wasn't any room left for it, so I had to go build it in another house, so I will show you guys that too. Okay, so this is the bathroom, and like I said, this is in another house because in the Bohemian house, I did run out of room for the bathroom, but I did build this bathroom in the Fluffy Friend's house, if you are wondering. But anyways, over here is the little entrance to the bathroom. Not much. This is our little cat. She has a little ice cream above her head. And then down over here, there is this pink snow globe. You can get it from what was it called? The Pom Pom Emporium. And then up over here is the sink area. This is the new Friday gift that came out. It is adorable, and I genuinely cannot wait for the new pack that is coming out pretty soon. Definitely go check out the videos Toca posted about it, and I will be doing another review of that pack. And anyways, here is the sink, and above it is the shelf. We have whatever this is. I don't know what it is, but it's pretty aesthetic. We have a bowl. Over here is toothpaste. You can get this from the dentist. This is from the winter cabin, and this plant, I think it's from like the farm. And then over here is the toilet if you care a lot about it. There's toilet paper. This little bouquet of flowers you can get from the train station over there where there's that little flower shop. And then this doggy trash can, I love it so much. It's adorable. And then finally, the last part of the house. Over here is a little bathtub showering area, I guess. Here there's a little chair. Beside me is the bathtub itself. This tray over here has shampoo and body wash. And then this like pear ukulele you can get from I think it was Chili Buns. And then there's nothing much else to say about this part. If you guys do have any questions about this house, feel free to ask them. Also, before this video ends, I am going to play a little tour of the entire house that I just showed you guys. But that's all I do have to say before this video ends and before I show you the tour. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!